Welcome back, Santa Sue. It's time for KSSH News at Noon. I'm Ashley Jaron.
And I'm Allison Porter.
Let's kick this week's show off with the school-wide technology update. Here's Sarah Hall.
Hey Santa Sue, Sarah Hall here in front of Mr. Poplinski's office. By August 15th, 2013, all 52 classrooms are getting smart boards. Let's see what that means to you. So Mr. Poplinski, tell us about the smart boards coming.
Well, a smart board is essentially a tablet, an iPad, or something like that that's placed on a wall. It's about 80 inches across. It's a huge interactive tool for teachers and for students. And it will replace many things already in the classroom. Because it can be connected to the computer, it'll replace the computer monitor when the teacher chooses to do so. Also, it'll replace the television because they can be wired to the cabling system. And with a stylus or with your finger, you can write on the whiteboard, and so it also replaces the existing whiteboards that use the markers. So replacing those will save a tremendous cost for our school because, believe it or not, those markers are very expensive.
So how much is each smart board?
Each smart board setup is essentially around $10,000, actually a little over, but around $10,000 per classroom. And that contains a package of equipment. It's a smart board, it's an LCD projector which is attached to the smart board, it's a document camera, it's student responders that some of you may have used in some of your classes already, a way for teachers to pose a question and students to respond electronically through essentially like a remote. And then it also includes all the installation for the equipment.
Let's check in with Kevin Hunter to see how many students wore purple last Friday.
More than 100 students participated in last week's Spirit Day to support victims of bullying and abuse. Let's go see what you think, Santa Sue.
It has made me want to help with bullying and make it go away.
I'm not really a huge supporter of the cause, not saying that I'm against it, but I just don't really have an opinion for it.
Yes! One time, they took my lunch money.
It's anti-bullying day today.
I think that bullying is horrible and it's very rude and it should not be done ever.
People should be able to express themselves, and that's basically what I believe. That's why I'm wearing purple. You make choices in your life, but don't make choices to ruin other people's lives.
And I'm here with Desiree Ewing, the president of the Gay Straight Alliance Club. Could you tell our viewers what the Spirit Day was for?
On Friday, people wore purple to show their support for LGBT students who are being bullied and harassed in school. LGBT stands for lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender.
Is bullying a serious problem?
Bullying is a serious problem. A lot of people have committed suicide over it in the past few years.
I couldn't find a purple shirt, so this was the next best thing.
That peach is amazing.
You have got to check this thing out.
Something's gonna happen soon. Why it's even in the air?
Here I am with Claudia Barton and the sets for James and the Giant Peach. Hey Santa Sue, I'm here with Claudia Barton, the set designer for James and the Giant Peach, which is performing tomorrow and Saturday here in the PAC at 7 p.m. How long did it take to put this set together?
It took about 4 weeks complete.
How many people took part in building the set with you?
Most of the technical theater class worked on the set, and about 25 of them worked regularly.
How long have you been building sets?
I actually started working on sets and in theater in middle school, and I've been designing professionally for 15 years.
And how long have you been building sets for here with us at Santa Sue?
I've been at Santa Sue for 9 years.
Were there things that you wanted to happen with the James set that didn't end up working out?
Some of the peripheral set pieces were more complex. And as we went through the process, we decided the peach was so much more important that we wanted to concentrate on that. So we simplified the house and the tree and the boat and all of those other things so that the peach would be the center point.
What was the hardest part about building the set for James?
Engineering the peach. It needed to not only look good and look like a peach and look like the back and interior of a peach, but it also had to roll properly. It had to support the actors. We had to have multiple levels on the back section. It's a huge wagon, so it had to be able to pivot and work properly.
What's your favorite set that you've ever built?
My husband and I, a number of years ago, built Harry Potter's castle for the live events that promoted the first 2 movies.
Thank you, Claudia. Back to you in the studio.
I have so much to do filling out these long college applications and writing these application essays.
I'm going to Moore Park.
Here I am with more on that. Hey Santa Sue, I'm Allison Porter. Lately you might have noticed a lot of seniors talking about college application. Let's find out how those are going. How many schools are you applying to?
I'm applying to about 9 schools. I'm going to apply to probably about 10. About 5.
How much does it cost to send them in?
The UCs are about $70, and I think USC is like that too. I'm not sure about Stanford. I want to say they're 90, but I don't know. It's going to be expensive regardless.
Which parts are the longest or hardest?
Filling in the classes that I've taken throughout high school.
I think the personal statement is the hardest just because you have to reflect, and that's kind of one of the main components of the application, so you have to make sure it's really good.
Sometimes it's hard for the counselors to get their announcements out to everyone.
Well, we've made it easier for the counselor to do just that.
Here's Jessica Francides.
Hey seniors, it's the time of year for college applications, which means it's time to get your recommendation letters from your teachers. What's the first step in getting that done?
Hi students, Ms. Bischoff here to tell you a little bit how brag sheets work. First and foremost, you're going to want to get your hands on a copy of one. You can get it in the counseling office or off our Santa Sue website, under the counseling section under college and career. The brag sheet goes over a lot of different information of what makes you unique. There's a personal data section, there's a testing section, an academic section, and an activity section. Make sure you fill each section out accurately and thoroughly. You also want to make sure you write on there when you're going to need your letter. It's best to give your advisor or your teacher or your counselor at least 2 to 3 weeks notice. Different colleges and universities require different amounts of letters or recommendations. Most likely on the application you'll see.
Seniors, college application due dates are fast approaching. Make sure you know your deadlines. If you're going to a private university, a good way to keep yourself organized and to get the applications done quickly and easily is by using the Common App online. I'm here with Ms. Mellinson to learn more.
Yes, the Common App is the way to go. It's right online, and they have up to 450 private institutions that are using this application process. So you would be filling that out once.
So I decided to use the Common App because I'm applying to a couple of private universities all across the United States.
I'm using the Common App because I want to apply to USC, and like most private schools, they exclusively use Common App with their own supplement. And it's been really good for me because I'm applying to 3 other schools, and I only do 1 application and 1 essay.
I'm using the Common App because I want to apply to Stanford and USC, and for me the experience so far, it's really easy, it's simple, it's efficient, and I would definitely recommend it to seniors who want to apply out of state or to private schools.
Counseling staff has an intern this year.
Yeah, he's pretty hard to miss.
I'm meeting up with Mr. Lipka, the intern in the counseling office, to ask him a few questions. So how did you come about this opportunity?
Well, with my counseling program through University of Laverne, we have to obtain a certain amount of fieldwork hours, or intern hours. And Mr. Poplinski was actually my volleyball coach back at Moore Park High School, and I knew he was the principal here, so I contacted him, and he put me in contact with the counselors, and the rest is history. Technically, I'm working under Miss Bischoff. She is my lead on-site supervisor.
What kind of hobbies do you have?
I actually umpire field hockey. That's one of my main ones. I also play basketball, volleyball, field hockey, and I'm actually a diehard UC Santa Barbara Gaucho fan. Go up there for games and cheer them on. And a couple years ago, I got into actually doing game shows. I've been on Deal or No Deal, 1 vs. 100, as well as Street Smarts. I actually haven't won any money yet.
What's it like juggling school and an internship?
It's a little bit difficult because not only is it school and internship, but there's also trying to find a way to make money so you can survive.
How do you like Santa Sue?
Santa Sue's great. I really like the population here. It's very eclectic, and everybody seems to be very nice to each other.
Well, thank you so much for your time.
Back to you in the studio.
Next month's geography contest in Ventura offers a unique prize.
Here's Maya Bullis with more about Geography Club.
Hi, this is Maya Bullis here, and I'm here with Mr. Davis to talk about Geography Club.
Students should join Geography Club because it's a gap in their knowledge. We don't teach geography in this district any longer.
When do you guys meet?
In the past, we've met Tuesdays after school, and so we'll probably stick to that schedule.
When is your competition?
Our competition is going to be November 20th. It's at Ventura College. After that, Geography Club is on hiatus till next year. We're expecting to win first place this year for the first time ever, and that's a helicopter ride for the entire team over Ventura County.
Geography Club is a really engaging place. There's lots of friendly, nice people inside there. They're really knowledgeable about what they do and everything that has to do with geography. And the advisors, Mr. Davis and Mr. Long, they're really competent and they're very good at organizing stuff like this.
Back to you in the studio.
6 more days to turn in those fresh and easy receipts.
Take them up to the office.
And that's the way it is.
October 25th, 2012. Have a great day, Santa Sue.
Hey, Maddie!
Yeah, Hannah?
You gonna turn in your senior paper outline?
Well, when's it due?
Tuesday.
Thanks for reminding me, even though I'm not a senior.
Oh, never mind then. Hey, you gonna turn it in?
Senior project time.